At small forward, standing 6'8", number 4, Hunter Tyson. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 55, Duncan Robinson. At point guard, 6'5", numero uno, James Harden. At center, 7 foot, number 40, Ivica Zubac. At forward, 6'7", number 2, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach for your LA Clippers, fans, let's hear it for your LA Clippers.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Harden out there with Robinson. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say these probably aren't going well.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. That one goes. Count it.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Now here's Leonard to the middle. Pass to Zubac. There's the 3. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Zubac.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Here's Knipple. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Bulls. The 10-footer. It's hauled in by MP. Pass to Knipple. Ball from long range. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, LaMelo, ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Here's Tyson. Off target with his 3.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
And talking to Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell it.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
And here's Leonard following LaMelo Ball's 3.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Fires the 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. ABC's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Harden. 23 points his last outing. Left side, Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Charlotte. Clippers trail by 9. Outside, Robinson. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Leonard against Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Off the run. Hornets with the rebound. ABC's got his 5th rebound in this one. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He picked up 54 points, and he also dominated the glass. No surprises there. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he is the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the 3 by Charlotte. Here's Harden, and the layup is good.
It is just so hard, guys. Stopping James Harden on the bounce. There's a physical strength aspect to his game that's difficult to deal with.
MP, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
And here are the Hornets now. They lead by 4. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Al Harden, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Here's Leonard. Bridges with the board.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
And stolen by Leonard. And here's Harden. Zubac, a screen on Ball. And again, no good by the Clippers. Hornets leading by 6. Here's MP. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. MP's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Robinson misses. The Hornets have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Steps back. Leonard. Oh,
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
And what a way to start this game, dominating in both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. He's checked in for Los Angeles. MP's checked in for Charlotte. Knipple comes in for Johnson. We've got Harden. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jones. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Ball in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. So when we talk about value players, Doris, Derek Jones comes to mind.
Oh, Kevin, there is absolutely no doubt he deserves to be in this category. This guy combines great athleticism with an ability to knock down shots because he's worked at it. And defensively, we know he's going to make things tough on his opponent.
Hornets leading by 11. Oh, and he jams it right over Kawhi Leonard.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Harden. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. MP converting the tough bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And here's Leonard from three. And the Clippers miss again. And it's the Hornets' ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Here's MP. And he makes good on the layup. ABC's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. 17-point game. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Wiggins surveying the floor. On the wing, Jones. No good on the triple. Charlotte leading by 17. Here's ABC. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Both teams will make substitutions. And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I'd love to see that. MP elevating.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Zubats with the screen for Robinson. And just miss after miss right now.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's ABC and the dunk by MP.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road. This team has been lights out throughout the game.
Bridges is checked in for the Hornets. Miller comes in for Johnson. Down low. Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Yeah, if you allow Zubats positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
And the shot goes down. ABC's got 25 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Robinson kicks to Zubats. Pass to Tyson. Robinson for 3. Good on the triple. Robinson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Here's Leonard over Miller. Nails the baby hook. Leonard's got 9 points.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is players who don't pay attention to the score. Lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Charlotte riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
They're thinking about the shot.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
Some impressive names on here. Shaq, any interest in lacing up your sneaks and finally competing in one of these?
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Clippers.
Well, these guys can't hit the threes. Pretty hard to win like that these days.
Maybe they went to the Dr. O'Neill's School of Shooting.
Big talk for somebody who averaged 11.9999, a.k.a. 12 points a game.
That's over a long time of years, though.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. ABC is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Knipple in at the three, the small forward. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Zubac knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work. Get into the offensive glass.
Here's ABC. Scores after the quick crossover. ABC's got 33 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
To the inside, and he dunks it down.
Well, James Harden is the master of pick and roll action. This guy flawless in his execution.
The drive by MP.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. DB all-world talent with LaMelo Ball. But health and win still a work in progress.
Kevin, we know this. He is highly skilled with the ball in this situation. He's a fearless shooter. For LaMelo Ball, it's as much about entertainment as it is skill.
And again, MP. ABC's got 8 points in the quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Inside, Robinson up top. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Leonard. The three. MP grabs the miss. ABC's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 39.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Zubac's with it. 8 points for him. And it's in there. Zubac has got 10 points in the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today.
And another one.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in all of NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does.
Man, did Zubac get off his feet in a hurry. What a finish.
MP against Harden. MP outside. And yes, it's good. MP's got 43 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Misses the three.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And that one is good from Zubac.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And the dunk by MP.
LaMelo Ball loves creating for his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside Leonard. Beyond the arc. Knipple with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's MP. Pass to Knipple. MP inside. Guarded by Robinson. Really left alone that time. Ball's got 15.
LaMelo Ball shot ready. Always.
1:07 left in the third. Here's Zubac. Good once again. That makes it 8 for 9 this game.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
ABC and the dunk by MP.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Ball against Harden. 5 on the clock. Zubac, a screen on Ball. Offensive rebound to the left side wing. Here's Tyson. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And that one's good. MP.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Leonard looking over the floor. Looking to get it going. That one goes in. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And the Hornets call time here. Charlotte's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Ole is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Harden. And it's Ball in its shooting guard. The shot by ABC, no good. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Ball. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. And Jones has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. On the wing, man. And the dunk by MP.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Harden outside, launches it. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Pass to Salon. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Harden inside the three-point line, and the Clippers miss again. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Ball kicks to Harden. They need this. Harden missing again.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's MP. He got it again. Sensational.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Outside, Ball. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Bull can't hit.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Harden's shot is off.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Count that bucket.
Wow, look at the creativity from that young man. MP putting on a show with the handle.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bull, that's good.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Hornets.
Here's MP, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a tremendous finish by the young MP. This guy does exactly what it takes to get the contact drawn.
And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Hits it again. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hornets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
On the wing, MP. Zubac's defending. Here's MP. Plays it up off the glass.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.